congratulations, by the way. Your youngest son, Jack.
Oh, yeah.
And his fiancée, Lisa, not only are getting married, but Lisa is expecting. You're going to be a granddad.
Again?
Again.
Okay, I was married before, and I got five children.
So he's got a bunch of five
How are you
grandkids.
sitting with the baby having a baby now?
Well, it's kind of strange because before you know where you are, they've got out of diapers and they're bringing home kids, and it's really kind of, it seems to go so quickly, you know.
Yeah. What advice are you going to give him about being a husband and a father?
Join a rock band and go on the road for 15 years.
Or what not to do, rather. I mean, has he come to you for some advice?
Oh, no, he gives me advice like, shut up, Dad, the in-laws are coming.
Have you met your future in-laws yet?
We met them last night, didn't we?
We met Lisa's mama last night, and we had a very nice dinner, and we met one of Lisa's sisters last night because we went to look at the house that they're moving into together, and it was very nice.
Now, most people would ask if Ozzy behaved, but Ozzy, did Sharon behave last night? She could be naughty.
We were all on our best behaviour. We had the phone call from Jack saying, you screwed this up for me.
Texting me, Mom, what's Dad saying? I'm ignoring, and he's going, answer. And question marks. I'm just ignoring him because we are adults and we can be well behaved.
Alright, so how is it that you got to become a columnist giving medical advice?
Well, it's not so much medical advice, it's like common sense, really. I mean, what amazes me is that people write to me about the most embarrassing things, and yet they won't go to their own doctor and say, I've got hemorrhoids, or... I mean, where thousands of people read about it in the paper. You know, Mrs. Smith, she's got hemorrhoids, you know. So everybody knows about it. I mean, I don't understand that, you know.
So what are some of the craziest things that they've written?
Well, there was one, it stays with me. It's kind of interesting. This guy goes, me and my wife had good sex for 7 days a week for years and years. And now it's down to four days a week. I should not be worried. And I'm Dr. Joe Johnson. I'm 65 years of age. And I go, stop complaining.
Last year, Harvard scientists actually examined your DNA, right? And what did they find out about you?
There's a hole in my skull. Oh, no. They found out, what did they find out, Sean?
Well, they found out, what tribe you were from and where you came from. But as far as medically, they found out nothing because there's nothing wrong with him. I was the one that was the loser. This one is pristine,
perfectly preserved,
yes.
right?
Yes. Can you believe it? After everything. And that's how come after it was printed that he is perfect, that's when the newspaper called and said, well, you should do a column on how you've survived everything.
I don't know how I survived, so I don't know that.
Right. Well, you also found out you were related to some pretty interesting people, right? Outlaw Jesse James.
Yes.
Tsar Nicholas II of Russia.
Fabulous.
Our own royalty, Stephen Colbert. And King George I, which is interesting. I've noticed a resemblance between you and King George I, actually. He's got the tats. Is that surprising to you to find out that you were related to all these interesting people?
I really didn't know what it was all about. The reason why we did it in the first place was I could find out, because Sharon's a history of Alzheimer's in her family, and she never didn't want to do it. And so through me, she got done herself, and they never found Alzheimer's in you.
No. Well,
apparently you were just nuts.
What did you just say? It's amazing what they can find out, and they found out that
I'm allergic to coffee, and I'm an alcoholic.
Yes.
We all
You
get
need a test for that.
That wasn't too expensive.
Exactly. You say you're allergic to coffee and you're alcoholic.
Yeah.
Then we must be related. How you doing?